Hello, welcome to Widener News. I'm your host, Amanda Lojeski.
I'm your co-host, Mike Ingles.
The Center for Hospitality Management here at Widener University recently hosted their 6th annual Cake Boss competition on Thursday, March 30th at 7:30 p.m. Our own Samira Allen visited this event. Let's see how it went.
This ain't living, I don't know what it is.
Widener University students filled the UC Web Room in anticipation for the 6th annual Cake Boss competition.
Cake Boss started about 6 years ago. This is our 6th annual Cake Boss with our student organization called National Association of Catering and Events. And they wanted to be able to put on an event that was fun, that the whole campus community could get involved in.
Students and faculty definitely came with a sweet tooth, ready to fill up on a bunch of different cakes.
I think they're all fantastic and they all should win.
Hi, my name is Kyrie Davis and I'm enjoying Cake Boss.
Come on, this is amazing. I love this experience. The cake is banging. I don't like that guy over there. He just made yellow cake and didn't even do nothing special with it. But over there, oh, they hooked it up over there, you know what I'm saying? It was on point.
This year, judges voted on different criteria, hoping that competitors were ready to bring it all to the table.
Our criteria for judging were appearance, taste, texture, and creative design.
As you can see, this 6th-year annual Cake Boss is not as sweet as it looks. Everyone definitely came to show off their best cake. I'm Samira Allen, reporting from Widener University, Widener News.
All those cakes sure look tasty. Congrats to the winner.
Talking about winning, you could test your chess skills when Pride Recreation hosts their chess tournament in Latham Hall on Tuesday, April 11th at 6 p.m. There will definitely be some tough competition at this event, so you could be a winner too if you participate in this chess tournament.
Thursday, April 13th at 11 a.m., the Widener Child Development Center will be hosting their 25th annual celebration of spring egg hunt on Old Main Field front lawn. So if you're interested, head on over.
Alpha Phi Omega and Keeping It Trill invite you to their coffee house on Wednesday, April 12th. The event begins at 6 p.m. in the UCH room, and if you're interested in performing a piece such as music or poetry, be sure to contact Aji Benson at the information below. But if you just want to get some coffee or hear some great performances, make sure to head on over to this event. I'm going to get some coffee.
Sounds good. Widener says no more with a campaign titled Strengthen Our Pride. The No More campaign aims to raise awareness to get students engaged in the movement to end domestic violence and sexual assault. There will be events held throughout the week here on campus. On Monday, April 10th at 12 p.m., there will be an Academic Success Despite the Stress workshop in the UC Web Room. On Tuesday, April 11th at 12 p.m., there will be a Know the Signs workshop in the UC Room C. On Wednesday, April 12th at 7 p.m., there will be a Take Back the Night event in the Alumni Auditorium. Finally, on Thursday, April 13th at 12 p.m., there will be a Walk a Mile in Her Shoes held on Memorial Field.
Let's head on over to Danielle Cardona for Widener Sports Update.
Hello, I'm Danielle Cardona and welcome to Widener Sports. Both our baseball and softball teams have had a great season thus far. The baseball team headed to Messiah's Field on Monday to take over with a 14-6 win. Senior Nick Enos was one of the highlighting players that played a part in half of the points scored. From there, the team came back home to win their next match against Misericordia with a score of 9-5. This win has led the Pride into an 11th game-winning streak, their longest yet. The softball team is absolutely on the same winning trend. Sunday afternoon, the Pride encountered a doubleheader at Messiah. While they lost their first game, they overcame that loss and went on to beat Messiah in the second match with a 10-4 score. Wednesday afternoon, the Pride came back home to continue their winning streak against Arcadia with a 1-0 triumph. That's all I have for you this week for Widener Sports. Now back to Amanda and Mike.
If you've heard people talking about there no longer being a campus cruiser, you heard right. Widener University is planning on getting rid of Campus Cruiser. Let's see what we know so far.
On Monday, March 27th, students were greeted by an email from the CIO at Widener University declaring that ITS would be changing the student software interface for a different program. Students are on board for the change, while others are hesitant.
Well, I'm pretty cool with Campus Cruiser. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's like a simple system. If you use it, what it's used for, then, you know, it'll do what you need to do.
We spoke to distinguished comms professor Dwight Dwarf Paulmeyer about this issue.
I think a more standardized system that does more and is simpler and easier to use, I think I'm all for that. And I think most of the faculty that I I speak with are for that too. It'll be a little learning curve like there always is, but I think in the long run, it'll probably suit the student body and the faculty and the administration all better.
We reached out to ITS. First we called and they refused to comment, and when we went in person, they also refused to comment. But students here at Widener are hopeful for a more comprehensive program in the future, and we hope that ITS can deliver. Joanne Espinel, Widener News.
This transition will happen slowly but surely. The process will begin on June 2nd and should be completed by June 5th. For more information, head on over to the ITS News blog at the link below or send an email to the email listed below.
Sorry, I got distracted by that pond out there. Speaking of which, let's head on over to Sam DeVecchis for this week's Widener weather. Sam?
Thank you, Mike. Well, let me say this. You're going to want to get your raincoats out and your umbrellas unclicked. I didn't unclick it. Let's start with Monday. Monday through Wednesday, we're looking at highs of 70s, lows of 50s. But Thursday into Friday, get your raincoats out. Rain clouds are moving in, so don't plan any picnics for those days. We can only hope the weather stays as beautiful as it is right now. Let's send it back to Amanda and Mike. Guys.
That's all we have for you this week on Widener News, coming to you from Widener Studios. I'm your host, Amanda Lojeski.
I'm your co-host, Mike Inglese. Hope you enjoyed our show, and we hope to see you next week.